Hi, friends. Today's math lesson has to do with money again, and this time we're going to be using solving word problems. So before we get started, I just want to let you know that for this lesson, we're going to be using bar models, and we're going to be using the standard column method. So before we go ahead and solve the anchor task, I'd like to share an example about bar models so that you feel comfortable. So bar models, if you remember, we spent many lessons practicing this, and bar models just basically represent a certain amount, right? So this word problem here says an apple costs $1. A watermelon costs 50 cents more. How much does a watermelon cost? So you can see here I use letters for the fruits, A for apple, W for watermelon. The apple is $1. That represents $1. And for the watermelon, right now it looks like it's $1, but it's not. We know it's not. So we're going to make sure that the watermelon shows that it's 50 cents more by drawing a box that would represent about 50 cents more, right? So this is that 50 cents. And this over here is the $1. To find out how much a watermelon costs, we have to add the $1 and the 50 cents. So if I take it over here and use a standard column method, this is how I would do it. Now for cents, for 50 cents, we might just sometimes use a cent symbol, which is a C with a strike through it, or we can use it by showing no dollars, right? 50 cents has no dollars, just cents. And we line it up so that all the numbers are correctly lined up using the place value, including the decimal point. I'm going to add for this. I want to make sure I don't forget to show the symbol. And so here we have the watermelon value, which is $1.50. Okay, standard column method, bar models. That's what we're going to be using for this lesson. Let's take a look at the anchor task. So the anchor task says solving word problems. It says here, our friend Chris and Katie are showing us a price of a fruit called a papaya. This is a papaya. This here is a cantaloupe. And this over here is a grapefruit. So our friend Chris is saying the papaya costs $3.29, and Chris is pointing to this 3 to let us know that that is $3. And our friend Katie here is pointing to the 29 to make sure that we know that that 29 is 29 cents. And you can see that here. So we need to figure out here, first of all, they're giving us clues as to how much a cantaloupe and a grapefruit is costing us. And then it's going to ask us to find the difference between the cantaloupe and the grapefruit. So the clue for the cantaloupe price, it says a cantaloupe costs 20 cents more than a papaya. What is a key word there that you're hearing that might signal you to add or subtract or multiply or divide? And a grapefruit costs $2 less than a papaya. So what's the key word there? Wonder what you'll do to find the grapefruit price. And then you're going to find the price difference between the cantaloupe and a grapefruit. Okay, so if you can take some time right now to solve and make sure you're using bar models and the standard column method, just like I showed you over here. And then when you're ready to see how the problem is solved, you can just unpause the video. Okay, hopefully you had some time to calculate the anchor task. Let's go ahead and figure out how we will find the price difference between the cantaloupe and the grapefruit. Okay, so let's take a look. So I'm going to use my dry erase board here. So it says here, a cantaloupe costs 20 cents more than a papaya. Okay, so I'm already thinking the word more. What is that signaling me to do? So if we have a cantaloupe, and I'm going to use the word C for cantaloupe, and P, excuse me, I'm going to do it the other way around. P for papaya, C for cantaloupe. Okay, so a cantaloupe costs 20 cents more than a papaya. Here's my papaya. A papaya costs $3.29, right? My cantaloupe, the cantaloupe right now shows that it's the same price. Oops. That it's the same price as the papaya, but we know it's not. We know the cantaloupe is 20 cents more. So I'm going to draw a little box right over here. What does that represent? Did you say 20 cents? You're right. So this is 20 cents, right? And this is that cost of the papaya, which is $3.29. Don't forget, this is $3.29. So I need to figure out how much the cantaloupe costs first. Okay, so how do you do that? Here you can see that you need to add. Some of us might just take the cents and say, I know 29 plus 20. I know how to do that. I can just say off to the side, I can say 29 cents and 20 cents cost, 49 cents, right? We know that. So when we hold that and we go ahead and use the standard column method, it becomes a little bit more easier. So I'm going to, again, add the $3.29, right? And then I'm going to add the 20 cents. So again, there's no dollars. I'm going to just add the 20. I'm going to add, this is the standard column method right here. I'm going to take what I did over here and just transfer it. 29 cents plus 20 cents is 49 cents, remember? And then we just bring down 3 plus 0 is 3. So I know that the cantaloupe costs $3.49. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just because I'm going to erase this in a moment, I'm going to write right at the top so I don't forget, the cantaloupe costs $3.49. Don't forget my units. Okay, so I'm going to erase this, and then we're going to now figure out how much the grapefruit costs. Okay, the grapefruit costs $2 less than a papaya. So again, I'm going to start with the papaya, and this is going to be the grapefruit. So we know the papaya costs $3.29. This time, I'm going to be really careful because it says the grapefruit costs $2 less than a papaya. If it's costing us less, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this works. This right now is showing us it's the same price, but it's not. The grapefruit costs less. And in order to show that, what we need to do is show that this part right here, we need to take that out, right? We need to take that out in case you just want to see it again. That is what we took out because it says it's less. And what is that right here? This is the $2 that we're going to take out, right? From the $3.29. So if you're taking something out, the operation that you're using is subtraction. So let's go ahead and try that using standard column method. So I'm going to do $3.29. That's the papaya. The grapefruit costs 20 cents less. You can use a dollar symbol. Remember, no dollars actually, that's wrong. Taking away $2. Whoops, made a mistake. $2, right? Taking away $2. And so when you do that, 9 minus 0 is 9. 2 minus 0 is 2, right? Make sure you line it up. The decimal point comes down. $3 minus $2 gives us $1.29. This is the cost of the grapefruit. So I'm going to write that up here so I don't forget, right? $1.29. Okay, now I'm going to erase. We're not done because we looked at those two clues for the cost of the cantaloupe and the grapefruit, but we now need to find the price difference between a cantaloupe and a grapefruit. So I'm going to go ahead and erase here, and now we need to find the difference. What does it mean to find the difference? Does it mean to add or subtract? It means to subtract. So we're going to find the difference in cost between a cantaloupe and a grapefruit. The cantaloupe cost $3.49, and the grapefruit costs $1.29. I'm finding the difference, so I don't forget. I'm going to use subtraction, and then I'm going to go ahead and subtract. 9 minus 9 is 0. 40 minus 20 is 20. That's 20 cents. And $3 minus $1 is $2. So the price difference between a cantaloupe and a grapefruit is $2.20. Okay, so we use bar models, we use standard column method. You can take a piece of paper or a notebook and do your calculations on the side. It's really, really important that you practice using these calculations, these strategies, just because we want to make sure that you're getting ready for fourth grade, because that's going to all come there in fourth grade. Okay, so This is, again, exactly what I did. And here is just showing you the coins that they're using for the problems. Another way to solve the problem, our friend here, what she did was she said another way you could do it is just basically use the $3.29 bar for the papaya, show it for the cantaloupe. Again, it's 20 cents more, right? And then show the same thing that we just did with the papaya, showing that, and excuse me, the grapefruit, showing us that it's $2 less. So how do you figure out what the price difference is? And in this case, what you would do is you would add the $2.20. That is the difference, right, between the cantaloupe and the grapefruit. Okay, so this method may seem a little tricky. If method 1 works better for you, that's totally fine. So if you scroll down over here on your document, you will see some questions that you will need to answer. This is just simply showing you some bar models. And what I've done is just written some letters next to it, because down over here, you're going to need to tell us what each bar model represents, which fruit in this case, okay? And this is really important. So just want to pause here for a moment. It tells you here that they're the names of the fruits, right? That's showing in the picture. And we want to figure out how much each fruit cost. Here, we have this word here, equation to solve costs. Here is where you will need to show us how you calculated the cost of the fruit. An equation is basically a number model, right? In case you've forgotten, an equation is a number model. So if you were to write something like this, 29 cents plus 10 cents equals 39 cents, right? That is an equation. So I just wanted to point that out. We need to know what equation you are going to be using to find the cost of the fruit. Then if you scroll down over here, again, the same idea, indicating what the bar model represents, and then we need to know what equation you use. Okay, so that we know that you're not just doing it in your head. If you want to practice more, there's some more problems down below. Okay, so try your best. Remember, I know that bar models can be sometimes a little tricky, but we use a growth mindset, and we said we're going to keep trying. We're going to try our best. Okay, enjoy. And if you have questions, reach out. Okay, bye.